Okay. We should be back. We should be not lagging anymore. I don't know what happened. But since this will be a random thing going on YouTube right in the middle of the game, I'll do the intro again for it. We got King Mustafa against Dread Reaper in the final. The game's already going. We got troops. King Mustafa got 2 Elven Builders, an Elven Fortress, and, of course, Goblins as his faction's hero and powers. And then Dread Reaper got an Elven Builder, a Man Builder, a Mordor Fortress, and Mordor Heroes and Powers. And this is the state of the game currently on game 1 of the finals. Hopefully we don't lag again. That was a real bummer. Whoa. I left it 1K bitrate lower than normal streams, so I mean it might not look as good, but at least it works. I could probably go back to normal, but I don't want to risk it. I don't know what it was. Alright. It's an elf off. Maybe my stream's better off dying. Oh no. Thanks, I hate it. It's literally Lorien Archers versus Lorien Archers. What is this? This is not the chaos I wanted. This isn't what I wanted for Christmas. Unfortunately, we lost, like, all the viewers. So, oh well. It is what it is, I guess. I can't expect people to stick around and watch nothing. So, not surprising. Kinslaying of elves. Alright, we got some lances. I do hope somebody transitioned to something other than elves. Obviously, Mustafa can't. Dread Reaper's not known for his unit diversity, like faction diversity. He's not going to build like another faction's units for some reason. He just likes to go with what he has. I guess from what I've seen in his playstyle, he doesn't seem to mix units of different factions. Even if he can. Like, he can build a Mordor builder, but does he need it? I guess not. So we're just going to have an elf versus elf, but I think Dread Reaper is going to win this game, judging by the fact that he is pushing quite an army here. But of course Mustafa has quite an army as well. So many archers. I don't think one amount of cav is gonna do enough trample damage to get through that. Oof. I'll be happy to see the next game. Well, just people of YouTube just know you didn't miss much for this first game, except for a lot of elves shooting arrows at each other. It's fine. There you go. Alrighty. So what is he doing in his base? More pikes? He's probably going to put caps. No, from the lancers coming out. He's just sticking with the pipes after his cav strat, and it seems to be working. Not an interesting way to win, but it will win him the game, I think. It says become bills for ourselves. I know. It literally has. And a map with chaos scripts. We have elves ourselves. Like, feels shit, man. I'd rather go back to the first game of the tournament than watch elves ourselves. Nope, dwarfs with dwarfs. There we go! Azog! Finally! Something different. Azog! The boy, he's here. I'm keeping an eagle eye on my bit rate. Making sure. There we go. Very good. This is going to net Mustafa a lot of money. Well, eventually. I guess he has to be near them for them to get the money. He probably should have just stood Azog next to the archers if he owned a coin. But of course, he's not getting experience as much. Just smacking dudes. Infected by goblins? Oh, you're right. Shit. I didn't actually know that. The more you know! Alright, well, apparently I'm wrong. And Azog should probably be smacking things, because he's the only thing that's gonna get money for kills. There you go. Unless he can get gore kill. That's the only other thing he can get. I guess we'll get money from it. He can't get scavenger power, yeah, that's true. That's probably what he will do. Dread Reaper's going for barricade. We have all 3-5 spot for King Mustafa as well. Who's named No Shade in etc. But he is King Mustafa, of course. He's probably gonna get scavenger. I think my brain shut down a bit. I feel like the stress of that has kind of ruined me a bit. Oh my goodness. I do have Golem though. He's here. Look at him. Such a happy little chap. See what Smeagol finds? Someone got Azog. Look at his health. This lad's bitches will be his. Alright, there's the tower. Mouth is sawing out. He has a barricade to hide behind. This is a nice setup for Dread Reaper. He doesn't really have any siege though. Uh-oh. Oh no. No, 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 no. This isn't even me, is it? I think Dread Reaper might have DC'd. Or the game froze, one of the two. Hopefully it's fine. It ain't me! Thank God. I don't think I can bear it if it was me. It's just a little hiccup in someone's internet, apparently. We're good. Alright, we got a Ent loot coming down for Mustafa. He's also got a Vigilant Ent. Those are good for trying to take out things like that. When someone builds a tower in front of your shit, build a catapult on your fort. Usually the right call. Mustafa's definitely not in a good way, though. Being camped out by an elven army. Malthasaran, of course, has potential to do a lot of damage to this. If he can flank Malthasaran around here to get the splash on these, it'd be huge. I think you could risk it. Not sure who's getting the better of this engagement. Azog's tanking a lot of arrows, though. Oh, and goes the Malthasaran! Oh, no. Oh, he's actually going to try and chase on Azog? I don't know if that's the right call. Even if he does kill Azog, which he probably won't now. Malthasaran does have a lot of health, but not enough. Dread Reaper made definitely a misplay there. He should have went for the Elven Army instead of going for Azog. That'll give Mustafa a breathing period, but of course Dread Reaper is still making troops expanding across the map. So I think Dread Reaper's still in position to win this game, potentially. Yeah, Rage saved Azog. Def. I mean, even if Malthasaran killed Azog, I don't think it would have been more juicy than killing all these Lorians. But since he didn't kill Azog, it's even worse. My goodness. Oh my god, the range on that Ent. And of course, if you put the catapults in an aggressive stance, which works for this as well. Siege gets plus 50% range in aggressive stance, so you gotta remember to do that with your siege on your catapult fortress. So they can keep up with the range of the other ones. Azog's doing really well for King Mustafa. Shelob obviously would be a absolutely terrible decision against this. Because it's just tons of archers and pikes, which is literally the counter to Shelob. Not really something you want to have. You could say for a Drogoth potentially, but that'd be insane, first of all. And second of all,
Lorien archers, ready for battle.
it's against an elf. Drogoth not notoriously good against elves. You have to be super, super careful with them if you do. But 5k for something that could be instantly killed by a bunch of archers doesn't feel like a good investment. Gorkill, on the other hand, always a good investment. Gorkill's leadership against with the elven chunks, the elven hordes, wouldn't be bad. Alright, there we go! Dreadreaper's learning that he does in fact have more than just an elf builder. And he can make Mordor catapults. Very nice. See? Cheap Mordor catapults would be a great addition to this elven corner. That'd be good. You could do Eagle, yeah, that's true as well. Eagle could also be a thing, but Eagle potentially not very good against elves. Even if you had Drogoth and Eagle, you're still against an army of archers. I don't know if it's a good investment. But you don't get to see a Drogoth and an Eagle together. Usual, like, normal circumstances. Imagine if you got Mordor heroes and you got an Elven fortress. You could get the Eagle and all 3 fell beasts. That would be crazy. You'd have 4 flying units. Kinda awesome. Got forward siege works. Okay, Dread's kind of creeping forward with the siege works. Air Force One. yeah. I think Mustafa's definitely screwed now. And he's committed Azog too deep. And with Azog, Dreadreaper could turn around and use a fear catapult and then just disperse this wildly. But I don't even think he needs to. Just focusing down the elven things there, and Mustafa calls the GG. I definitely agree with that one. Let's look good. There's Treebeard. But there goes Treebeard. Alright, game 1 goes to Dreadreaper. That's the best 3, of course, so if Dread wins one more, he wins the tournament. If Mustafa wins one, then they have to play a game 3. Very cool. Alright. I have to wait for my incredibly long time of getting out of the game for some reason. But we'll get there eventually. And then we'll choose the map. This is the random power of random stuff. Alright. Let's do it. Just roll that beast. Alright, we got Sakura Forest. Very good. Winter Sakura Forest. Whip. I like Sakura Forest. It's a good layout. The game is full. Oh no. Alright, cool. Let me update the game 2. There we go. I did it. I did it, Mom. Look at me now. Are you proud of me? No. Alright. Pray to the Chaos Gods that we don't get Elf for Self again. For the love of God. I have this map. And it's sending me the map again. Why is my game so dumb? I don't know. So you can technically do Undermine with Eisen Mines of Berserkers? No. Berserkers can go into mines, siege weapons cannot. And the mines are technically siege weapons. So they cannot go into the mine. Yeah, I just thought of that. That was one of my first thoughts when I thought of a chaos thing. I was like, ooh, can mines go in them? They cannot actually go in them. Because that would be real OP. It'd be awesome. Sadly, that's not a thing that can happen. Alright, we have Dreadreaper in the bottom right. Is green. He has a Angmar's Heroes Powers. He's got a Mordor Fortress, a Goblin Builder, and a Men of the West Builder. And And of course, King Mustafa, his opponents, has an elven fortress. He has dwarf heroes and powers, an elf builder, and a Mordor builder. He's really getting lucky / unlucky with elf stuff. At least he got a bit of a variety this time. You got a Mordor builder to play with. And of course he has the heroes and powers of dwarves. Which is not a bad thing at all. I think having the dwarf hero squad is actually quite good, personally. BOP and 2v2. Yeah. pretty strong. Just undermine some bullshit. Alright, so we're going for Goblin Spam for Dread Reaper. Not surprising there. He's opted to take the spammier unit of the two and spam it out. Which I can respect that. This, of course, is Sakura Forest Winter. Winter reskin of Sakura Forest 2. Solus also made this, for the most part. I did some of it. Which kind of neat. I just wish there was a wintry, like, autumn tree, though. I went with dead trees because, you know, there isn't one. I think it still fits. It looks winter. I left these little cherry trees, though, because they look like they have snow on them. I think they fit. Here and there. Alright, we got Goblin Spam going against some Elven Archers from Mustafa. And he's going to get some Goblin Spam as well. Orcs, I'm sorry. Another Orc going down from Mustafa as well. 3 caves for Dread Reaper. His position as caves kind of cool, so they come out and defend in different areas of his base. A bit easier. I think it'll be not bad. Oh! There's an Elven builder right there. Really? He's just gonna ignore it? I mean, it's a replaceable builder, but still, a builder kills a builder, you know? Lone Warrior of Rune on the left of the big house. What? That's not a warrior. I don't know. Anyway, what was that? Goblin Spam. The trees above it. Oh. Oh. You're right. Is he supposed to be there? That doesn't look like a place you'd normally put a Easterling. I think Solus maybe misplaced that. Or I accidentally moved it. One of the two. Okay. Nice spot. I'll fix that because that's weird. I like the Easterling, just not there. In the mountain. If that Mordor builder dies, there is no more Mordor builder for Mustafa. He's playing a dangerous game. He did manage to get his builder out of there though. Lucky, lucky. Alright, we got 4 Goblin Caves for Dread Reaper. I bet he plays Zerg in StarCraft. Feels like that kind of player, you know? I think. The spam is strong with this one. And the Elf Builder, of course, if you lose that Elf Builder, you can no longer make Elf stuff. Which Dread Reaper probably won't make Elf stuff anyway, so I don't... That's a Men Builder, sorry. Same diff. I don't think he's going to utilize the Men stuff anyway. I feel like getting Men of the West Cav with Goblin Spam would be a really good combo. Or Goblins with Men of the West Archers. I don't know why Dread Reaper is so hesitant to build Men of the West things. I don't know what it scares me. It can be so good. Goblins into Dol Amroth. Yeah, could you imagine? Just send like a goblin swarm, like hundreds of goblin warriors with Dol Amroth knights mixed in. Just take a fort. It'd be juicy. Score? The score is 1 game win to Dread Reaper. So it is 1-0 to Dread Reaper. Mustafa has to win 2 games in a row to stay in this tournament. Oh my god, the civilian died. No, Billy. This is giving me Fords of Eisen vibes. You'd think this was Fords of Eisen Winter if I just zoomed in like this and just left it there. Anytime I see a Ford, I think Fords of Eisen. And then I die inside. Too bad to see people using one faction strat with this. Yeah, I was kind of hoping people would go more crazy. That's the problem when you get good players, though. Good players think, okay, well, I'm going to play efficiently and do what I know best, instead of, I'm going to try something wacky. Like, I feel like if Solus is in this tournament, he's a good player, but he also would try nutty things. Because he used to do that kind of stuff. Like, what if I started Sorcerers with my Dark Numenorians or something, instead of just doing, I'm going to Thrall Spear him. But most players, they want to win, so they try what they know. Which is fair enough, but I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more chaos. Spider Riders again. See, like, why not Rohirrim? You know? Imagine instead of these Spider Riders, you got Rohirrim. It's about the same investment. You have to get a level 2 like thing. They can still go into bow mode, like Spider Riders can. But more durable. Just better. Spider Riders have great trample, though. So do Rohirrim. Not bad. There's durability to make up for it. I think he's just doing what he knows. And it's working. Got him this way. We got a Hobbit summon in the back of the base of Dread Reaper. There's a bet on the offensive here. Microsoft is doing decent in this game. He's getting some trolls in there. He's got some elves and orcs. He's got orcs pit fighting in the back for some reason. The first rule of that Orc Fight Club. Do it in the corner of the map. Where no one can see your shame. And then, of course, don't talk about it. That's the second rule of Orc Fight Club. Okay. Trolls could be good here. Potentially. If you can get the troll to bop these little goblin spider eyes in the head, it'd be pretty nice. Mountain trolls are decently fast. I mean, it's not going to keep up with spider riders, but he will keep the spider riders from stopping and hitting anything too much. There's a Gundabad summon from Red Reaper. Of course, he has Angmar powers. So little summons. It's like, where did this come from? Okay. I keep forgetting there's a Warglair there. It's really close. Why would you build your party thing so close to a Warglair? She's got a child, for God's sakes! That's crazy. Take him to see the wild dogs. That's it. It's like going to one of those Tiger King zoos and then getting your child's arm bit off. Or something. You know. Who knows? Wish I could just run through a tree. I feel strong. I don't know why he sent the builder, but, you know. It worked out. Red Reaper is keeping up the pressure here, though. He's swarming over him as a true goblin would. Does he even have a Man of the West builder anymore? I don't think it matters if he did, but... I guess this is one reason he's going for Spider Pit, because he can, of course, get Spiderlings as well, which are still useful. Maybe he prefers to have Spiderlings and Spider Riders over Gunner Knights. I won't question it, because he's much better than I am. Sure, it makes sense. I don't think he does have a Man of the West builder, though. Might have died. Also might not have. This game's still being playing competitive. Some time ago I've seen or played this one. Yeah, there's still people playing the game. It's pretty crazy in 2020 to think about. Trolls against Lings. Ooh, he almost insta-killed that whole battalion in one swoop. A lone survivor. Brutal. They're going for the creep here. He's going to get the money. His Lings level 2 as well, which is always nice. I want to finish getting the money though. Of course. Stop takes it. There you go. This is not a good engagement for Spiderlings, that's for sure. All three of these units counter Spiderlings very nicely, so that's some deadlings. Mustafa is doing good. He's got a good mix that counters goblins not too bad. The only thing I think he could add into his army that would be pretty good is some cav, perhaps. Wouldn't be too shabby. Or if he... Actually, no, he can't get a flyer, can he? He could get Dwarven Heroes, though, which, I mean, is always a plus. I'd say Brand isn't particularly good against Goblin spam. He's good at sniping maybe Spider Riders, but I don't think he's a good choice otherwise, of course. But any of the other dwarfs, they're just strong. Throw them in your army. King Dane, like I said before, could be good. Really help these orcs outclass the thing. Or if he wants a cheaper version, get a Drummer Troll. I think Drummer Troll would be pretty good too. Drummer Troll would give, of course, leadership to the Lorraine Archers and the Goblin, Orc Warriors. This is just a global leadership, not a specific faction one. Got the currently Dread is ahead in the finals. Won the first match. If Mustafa wins this one, they'll go for another game. If Dread wins this one, the Dread wins. I've always liked that. It's a nice little feature. Cloudbreak turns his trolls to stone. The only unit that does anything to really that. It's just a nice little touch. Knowing trolls can turn to stone in this light. Just has to build those trolls. He knows. They know, rather. There's 3 of them. Okay, Mustafa's making a push. Got Frodo, Sam, Pippin, Merry. Oh yeah. And all the hobbits. The trolls are really doing work. I think trolls were a great choice for Mustafa. And of course he can start taking the fort with trolls. If he's smart, he can put these trolls in their throw rock mode and just start whittling the fort down a bit. While these elven archers keep this safe. His troll rock throw isn't terrible. And he actually has summon giants. Oh no, that's Red Reapers. Red Reaper's gonna go for the stomp. Ooh! I always try to do that and it never works. It's satisfying to see it actually work for once. Red Reaper is calling a GG though. He does feel he can't come back from that one. So that makes it 1-1. Nice. Alright, so we go into the deciding game. Very cool. Oh yeah. I thought Dread Reaper had that one, to be honest, for a minute. But Mustafa kept up. Kept up with the spam. He made some good unit decisions, which kept him in the game. The trolls, man. Trolls and elven archers together with orc spam. It's a good combo. See, you find a good combo. I think Dread needs to do more of that. Find some good combos that can maybe win him the game. He's not trying enough kooky stuff that might be beneficial. Alright, let's see what the last map is of the tournament. Alright, Winter Plains of Linden. Show thing. Alright, good. Okay. Alrighty, last game. May the best man win. Cool. Wrong screen, of course, as always. I need to update the game number. 3. Game 3. Oh. I assumed his gender. Oh no. Not in 2020, not like this. That's it, we're canceled. Get out the pitchforks. I need a new drink. I should have got it. I'll have to get it after the intro. When nothing happens. So siege damage trolls different with trees, rocks, hands? Yes. They do less damage with the tree than 2 buildings. Rock. I don't know the difference between rock and hand. Rock has range. I think hand does the most against buildings. Rock does a bit less. And then the tree does even less because it's, of course, an AoE thing. So you trade off damage for knockback and stuff. Anyway. Rock is like a mini giant. Yeah, basically. King Mustafa has got himself a Mordor fortress, Dwarven heroes, an Eisen builder, and another Eisen builder. So he'll be playing around with Eisen troops to start, it looks like. Red Reaper's got a Mordor fortress, a Goblin builder, a Angmar builder, and his heroes and powers are Mordor. Alright. If I had to guess, this is the perfect chance for Dread Reaper to go Goblin spam and Thrall spam together. You know what I mean? It could be good. He has built the Hall of the King's Men. He has shown he likes his spam, but I think he's going to try and stick to one. Because that's just what he does. But we'll see. I'm going to get... Oh. Okay. Ooh. But I would like to see some goblins mixed in with Angmar. Could be very good. Because he has shown he likes his goblin spam, and he likes his Hillman spam. Good and bad, I'm sorry. Or Hillman, I guess, both. So we got some Urakai coming out for Mustafa. What's your third energy drink? It's not an energy drink, sir. It's a Fanta. I'm fine. I don't have any more energy drinks. I drank them all. Sadly. Alright, we got work packs for Mustafa. He's going in hot. He's going in hard. With his dog boys. Lost one to tower. Best boy is dead. Dread Reaper is going for Thrall spam. We got warg packs, of course, and roots and crossbows for Mustafa. So he'll be going against the spam of him with a bit stronger units from Isengard, which could be good for Mustafa if he played correctly. But of course, it could be out-spammed. So we'll see. Currently, Mustafa's doing a good job of harassing Red Reaper, trying to keep this Angmar Eco down. He's doing it, Peter! He's building a goblin cave. It's like my dream, my prayers have been answered. I think it's the quickest we've seen Dread Reaper go into a mixed, that's cool, a mixed unit army. Go. Cheeky little golem. Full spam incoming. Mustache. Dread Reaper, of course, could, not Dread Reaper, Mustafa could, of course, transition into Warg Riders shortly after and start decimating the spam a bit. But, of course, he does have to watch out for these pikemen that'll be roaming around. These crossbows are very out of position. Dread Reaper's builders in there. That's a very aggressive tunnel. Bold play. I always find it funny when players have their builder in there. What are you doing? You silly bastards. But he didn't lose it. That was his only goblin builder as well, so if he lost it, he couldn't build any more goblin killers. How is he supposed to build a spider pit if he doesn't have spiders? Goblins. We'll never know. Work back spam is real. But it seems to be doing it. Dread Reaper slowly starting to get across the map, trickling across with a lot of units. Eventually he'll be in Mustafa's base with quite a few units. Hopefully Mustafa will be ready for it. Because he's currently just kind of focused on harassing Dread Reaper with his work packs. It looks like he is building troops to defend here. Uruk's crossbows, Uruk's swordsmen. You will lose some farms, that's for sure. And we have a big force coming in from the right. Well, not big, but we have a force coming in from the right. It's going to probably take this furnace, which will be a bummer for Mustafa, of course, because you want your farms to level up. So if we can keep all those farms dead or at level 1, Dread Reaper, of course, will have an easier time later. Of course, the same goes for Mustafa. More thralls, more goblins. So far, both players keeping up nicely with each other, I think. Let's double check that. Dread Reaper. Yeah, of course, I have Sauron. Or 11 to 500. He's chosen War Chant as the second power. 154, 450 for Mustafa, who's got himself a Rally Call. Because he has Dwarven powers. Which, of course, isn't bad. You have Heal, you have Rally Call, Rebuild. Those are all pretty solid. I like the Dwarven power tree. And of course you can do undermine attacks later if you make it to that point. It's always fun. Maybe. I'm so glad the stream's working. I was not wanting to cast these again. Pain in my ass. A lot of wolves. What the hell? What a pack of wolves. I guess wolves normally packs. That makes sense. Except for the lone wolf. It's called a lone wolf for a thing. For a reason. Goblins in the trees. Golem again. We do have a Warg layer here still. It hasn't been creeps. I think there's a cave troll here. Yeah. Cave troll here as well. And inns. I don't think we've seen inn units being utilized much. And unit, of course, will be of whatever the faction that they got here. So, of course, we'll have Dwarven in unit, which will be Hobbits for one player. And the other player will have the Haradrim Spear Throwers. I mean, could be good. I don't think they're good in this scenario, really. It's a ranged spearman, basically. Really good against heroes and cav. None of which Mustafa has, so. I guess wards, we could use ward packs. Alright, there's the Hobbit summon from Mustafa. Hobbit summon is a strong power, right? It's good. You come with a fear immediately, and then you get the rock throw, which is... The Hobbit rocks just do insane damage for some reason. I don't know why. It's always been that way in Beat Me, and it's never been changed. They're just like Silverthorn rocks. Why not? But they're very strong. Of course, it's only gotten better with the inclusion of Sam's frying pan, which makes the best sound of all time. There's all the good fall. Good go. Ew, that guy.
Merry Christmas. Answer this question correct. What's the best Christmas film?
Lord of the Rings. The Fellowship of the Ring. Easy. Or Die Hard. Or the other Lord of the Rings. That's definitely the first Lord of the Rings. Or The Grinch Stole My Panties. That's a good one, too. Am I wrong? Thank you for the 33-month reset, baby. That's that. Am I right? Did I win? Probably not. But it's also true. I would be home alone. That's not even one to ask you. I like Home Alone, actually. I haven't seen Home Alone in so long. Any of them. I don't think they'd be the best Christmas movies, but they're pretty solid. Considering Lord of the Rings is my favorite movie, and it came around Christmas, I can't say anything else. It would be lies. This is not how you,
Now,
Pikes in back, archers in front! That's not how it went. Ooh, Grinch Stole My Panties is correct. Nice. Thank you for the 5 gift subs, Ever. Oh, I guess right. I knew the porno on the game. I know what he likes. Well, I guess it'd be how the Grinch Stole My Panties. It's how the Grinch Stole Christmas. Now you will die. But why must we die? That's gonna go 5 times, by the way. 5 times. And I'm okay with it.
now you will die.
5 is okay. 25. 25 is a lot. Ooh. 25 subs. That's great. Alright.
Come between the Nazgul and his prey.
Somebody got a multiple month one. Fancy. Anyway, the game. It seems even. Dread Reaper's gone into Dark Rangers. Black Rangers. Dark Rangers? What are they called? Dark Rangers. I always mix up the names. Because it sounds fine either way. Dark Rangers, Black Rangers. Dark Numenorians, Black Numenorians. Still sounds fine. Who knows? By the way, Dark Rangers, they have arrived. They, of course, will have the long shot ability, which would be fantastic for Dread Reaper, of course. He's got Goblin Spam in front of them. Pretty legit. I would love to see Dread Reaper do some sorcerers, but I don't think he would ever. Imagine Dread Reaper with sorcerers in this. He could buff his army, he could do some Well of Souls action. I think it'd be really good in Sizen. Here comes the Wolveridas. Stuff is going to try and go. But he did not decide to engage into that one because it would have been a terrible decision. Dread Reaper's pushing in with a pretty spicy, pretty spicy force here. I didn't they just call them Dark Numenorians? Well, it has the same meaning, really. If they're not called... It's the same reason you call, like, Black Knights, you know? It's not used in, like, a race term. It just means, like, dark. Same meaning, really. I guess he could have. Creatures are correct in some sense. Our Rangers are Black Numenorians, so I am correct in some sense. I'll take it. Alright, we got Axe. What the fuck is this called? Clan Standing. It's good in the snow. I guess this is like the prime look for that. I saw a fireball fly over it. Dread Reaper is camping in front of Mustafa's base, which is, of course, bad for Mustafa. He can use the launch skulls, though, to break up that army if he so desires. If you can get a couple cav, use the launch skulls, get them to separate, he can trample through onto the archers. That'd be a pretty good move, but he is, of course, on the back foot. He does have a lot of buildings in front, though, which will keep him a bit safe for a minute. Until Dread Reaper decides to get some sort of siege weapon. Currently, he has no plans to do so, it looks like. He also hasn't made any, like, forward things this game. I think Mustafa's definitely got some catching up to do. The inclusion of the Dark Ranger spam has definitely made things a bit harder from King Mustafa. And his answer is Brand Slam Shot! My gosh. I just learned the other day that this guy... This is... King something of Wessex from Vikings, apparently. With dark hair. I forget his name. I'm sure someone knows. But that's who that portrait is. You'll probably recognize him from the Viking show, if you think he has lighter hair. Egbert, yeah, that's the one. I didn't realize that until someone left a YouTube comment. I was like, oh yeah. I haven't watched that far into Vikings yet, so I didn't know. It's a show I keep meaning to go back and finish. I just don't. Yeah, lag fixed, thankfully. But did I? I don't know. Right, how we got on powers here? But Reaper's got himself 5 power points after getting industry. And we got barrage being used now. Oh yeah! Decimating the army of Dread Reaper. Very nice. Well, that'll even things out. And we have Warg Riders roaming around. He just neutralized all the Dark Rangers, so that feels pretty good for Mustafa. Feels good for me, so it must feel good for him. We do have Malthasar, though. And of course, remember, we have King Brain for Dale! He will be also good against the Dark Rangers, of course, with his Brand Slam Shot. We all call it Brand Slam Shot, but it's just called Slam Shot. It's just a meme. Oh my god, Malthasar almost died. Very close. I'll bet Summon really does work. It's very good. I mean, I don't think Rock Throw is probably very good against buildings. Maybe. Maybe not. Hi, Staff. That is Brand Slam Shot, dear. No, I don't call it Brand's Slam Shot. I call it Brand Slam Shot. No S. I mean, normal people might call it brains. I call it... Damn! Can I call it Faramir Slingshot? I could. I could, but I won't. What happened to all my points? I don't know what you mean. Nothing? I would assume. There's the, some long shots going on. Needs to get Brand out of there for sure. Hobbits cover his retreat. Nope, they're dead. Okay. Stop him being a little bit of a push into Dread Reaper. He can get super far, but he did some damage. Nice. Another thing that's good for Brand, of course, is he can target thralls and potentially knock them out. Any hero that can instant kill a whole battalion of thralls is always a good choice. Eowyn, Faramir, Eomer sometimes, if you can do enough damage. I'm having 0 tomes of XD. I don't control the tomes of XD, so I have no idea. That's just a Twitch thing that builds up over time. I don't know. The only thing I can do is name them and choose what people use them on. If I got reset, I have no idea why. We've got a lot of Rangers again. Rangers at spam. Black Riders would be really good for Mustafa, but Siege also. I can get some catapults in there. That's also a good option. And of course he can tech up into Black Riders later if he wants. So having the Mordor Siege Works feels better than having the Eisen one. Because Ballistas are good, but I mean catapults I think are... I don't think they do as much damage. But of course you have the Fear Shot, which I think will make up for it if he uses it. Anything that makes your opponent unable to control their units, in my opinion, is pretty good. Oh, the Eisen Builder is in danger. If he loses this Eisen Builder, of course, he does lose Eisen as a faction he can build the troops from. If he loses his Earth, of course, and stuff. But it looks like he did manage to save him. Lucky boy. Catapult over Black Riders. Yeah. Saving for 40,000. Now I got 0. Shit. Sorry, man. Like I said, I don't know why, and I don't control it, so I don't know. Not something I can just refund, sadly. Not refund. Refill. I wish channel points didn't exist. It's annoying having 2 different currencies. I have my like unofficial one, and I have the official one that I can do less with, and I have less control over. I wouldn't mind if channel points just disappeared. Once they exist, it is what it is. I don't know. Stealth mob's in a bit of a pickle. It could be okay. We do have upgraded axes for Mustafa, so he's gone for upgrades. Ah, there's. He does have to get an Eisen. You do have to have an Eisen forge to be able to get Eisen upgrades, though. Like, you can't get these forge blades and then equip them to Eisen troops. You do have to have the faction-specific upgrade place, because they don't technically use the same upgrades. We do have a Fellbeast out for Red Reaper. That could be different. Brand, of course, if he gets level 7, will wreck these things. But currently, it's not even the best. Not the best thing for him to deal with for Mustafa. Alright, Dread Reaper summon the worm. Worm could do a lot of damage here. Gonna lose an upgraded War Pit. Oh, no. If Worm decides it doesn't want to do what it wants, it does what he wants. He's really investing in killing this Worm. I think he made the right decision. I was about to say maybe he didn't.
That's a lot of damage!
But he did save his buildings and didn't actually lose his army, so I think that was a good call. Lucky, because the Worm could have turned around and incinerated his whole army, which would have sucked. If his whole army is 3-packed, then I guess. I think Dreadreaver is starting to pick up steam, though. We got industry on a Angmar farm. The dream for Angmar. Like it's lumber mills are the dream for Angmar. But that's one of them. One of the wet dreams Angmar has. I hate Worm Summon. I do too. Like, I really don't like Worm Summon. I never go for it if I have a choice. Just the fact that it just doesn't... It doesn't focus. Like, if I summon it and tell it to attack this, it'll breathe fire once, and then just fucking turn around and do something else. It's like, attack the building! I told you to attack, don't just stop. It's useless. You have to micro the shit out of it just to make it do anything good. I hate it. Like the reposition? Well, yeah, but that doesn't help you focus down a building, does it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to reposition if it's trying to attack the building. I want it to stay there and finish the building I told it to attack. But it doesn't. But you can do that, of course, and it will reposition itself, which is handy. Oh, jeez, I had a bad day. He's not going to be in Lord of the Rings 3. 4. There's already 3 movies. Oh, shh. Ah, the Black Riders. Oh my god, that's going to be really good against that club. Oh, jeez. Let's get out of there and get more. Alright, you got the ultimate weapon against Cav. Or against Archer's Frame, rather. Although he doesn't have counter to the flyers. These flyers will whittle these Black Riders down. This did quite a bit. He doesn't have access to any wells or anything either. Hopefully he got level 2. He did indeed. He could just leave him back. He should turn around and heal them. Red Reaper is starting to get the upper hand again, though. Mustafa's fighting an uphill battle here. He's like pushing back. As soon as he starts to gain some ground, Red Reaper pushing him back again. We do have Barrage ready and almost a 25-point power. Do you think it'll be the first 25-point power we've seen? No, that's not true. We had a Citadel in the first game. The worst Citadel I've ever seen. How could I forget? I almost forgot. Never forget Citadel. What I'd like to brand is definitely gonna die there. His best bet is just turn around and slam shot. But I think it's a bit too late for that now. Well, that was... Are you kidding me? He actually got away? Why did they stop chasing so much? Well, that was lucky. Did he fire a fear catapult shot? No, we just stopped chasing. Very lucky. Why not Nazgul's healed near siege works? Thank you. Because it's stupid. It's not a siege weapon. That's madness. How about just level them up and they heal themselves? They heal pretty quick at level 2 anyway, don't they? I mean, the heal health bar isn't fast, but they regen decently. Oh my god, that was a spicy catapult. Look how many goblins died to that catapult shot. Cool. Very nice. Mustafa needs to utilize the fear Launch skulls a bit more right there. Angmar doesn't have fear resist. And that's a big downside for Angmar. I wonder if he goes into the animation from doing long shot, can you fear them? Oh dear. That'll do it. We have a good old-fashioned beat off. Oh my god. They just mutually assert destruction to each other. Brutal. Mustafa does have 25-point power ready to choose. And Cloud Break. He's planning something, but now he has to rebuild quite a bit. He lost his work pit. He lost his work pit's still there. Did he just lose a farm in a work pit or work pit? It's not that bad. Oh my god! Choose your power. You're killing me. He could get Citadel or Earthquake. I think he doesn't know what he wants yet. He could make a death push if he goes for the Earthquake. But he needs the force to back it up. And he is making ground. He's got lots of axe throwers with upgrades, crossbows, so he's quite protected from the flyers. Yeah, I have enough for 2. Alright, well, he'll choose what he chooses, I guess. He has a good mix, though. He has Brand. Brand's got Beast Slayer arrow, so he can probably finish off one of these Nazgul. I mean, he can. It's not probably. He could insta-kill one of them if they get close and he thinks about it. He's gone for the Citadel. Okay. What is he going to shoot with the Mighty Catapult, I wonder? All the King's Men level 3 wouldn't be a bad target to shoot. This is also not bad. Yeah! Level 3 mill with Industry gone. And a couple Goblin Caves neutralized for the time. That gives Mustafa time to push. I think Dread might GG soon if he thinks he can't come back from that. Mustafa really needs to keep the pressure up. Beast Slayer arrow, come on! Yeah! He's doing it! Did he put a catapult in the front? He probably should have put a catapult there. Probably should have catapulted in all these, actually. Moving forward, catapults doesn't feel like a bad idea. Oh my god, did he have enough for both? Oh my god, he got both 25. There's the GG from Dreadweaver. There you go. King Mustafa has taken the tournament victory. Incredible. That was good. What an end. You just hit him with a double 25-point power. Did not see that coming. But you didn't see that coming, did you, Solus? No, he didn't, because he's not here. He could have been. Solus could have been a co-caster for this tournament, but he decided to sleep instead. I didn't get to sleep. Son of a bitch. Alright, well there you go. That was good. And that will round us out. Take us into the end. There you go. King Mustafa. Truly the king. To the king! Very good. Very cool. So congratulations, King Mustafa. You are the champion. I would play that Queen song, but, you know, copyright. Can't. He will get his essence drained. Ooh. I want to get my essence drained, you know what I mean? What the fuck? I hope you don't know what I mean. Alright, well that's it. I'm done. So we're gonna leave this Middle Earth, but first let's raid somebody, yeah? Thank you all for watching. Thank you very much for all the subs and gifts and donations and everything. You guys are very cool. Thank you very much. And yeah, happy Christmas to everybody who celebrates such a thing. Soon. That's a little early, obviously. Happy holidays! Let's just put that. That covers everything, right? That's what I'm told. And we'll find somebody nice to throw some people at. But who? But who? Zelenos? No. Irby? Yeah. Let's throw some people at Irby. Irby's playing Lord of the Rings. Hell yeah, boy. Alright, guys, I will see you, not next Friday, because next Friday is Christmas. I believe. So, I will see you in the new year, I think. This might be the last stream of the year. I might do one before that. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, if not, Happy New Year to you guys. And goodbye.